Come on in, the coffee shop is open. I have got a black coffee here. Barry is getting ready for the lunchtime rush. I don't much fancy today's soup of the day, if I'm honest with you. It is vegetable balti soup. No, I don't fancy that. I think I'm going to do sweet roast potato instead, yes. But I've just come back from shopping, which is a rare occurrence for me. Do you want to have a look and see what I bought? So I'm back from shopping and it's very dark in the kitchen, even though the lights are on. I am sorry, but yes, I went to the butcher's first and I bought this big leg of pork, £6 a kilo. So I've got just under 3 kilos, which will do a roast dinner tonight and some leftovers, definitely. Sorry, coffee machine's just turning itself off if you can hear. We'll wait a minute. Then I've got 2 types of potatoes. So I've got these Maris Pipers to do roasties and these Albert Bartlett. They are a little bit more expensive than the normal red potatoes, but they do make the most wonderful light buttery mashed potato without any butter. I've got 2 packs of chantenay carrots. They were only 47p. I'm going to roast those tonight, I think. I've got broccoli, lettuce, not for tonight, petit pois, we shall have those tonight, some apples. And then I thought I'm going to have a load of mash left over probably. So I've just got this ready meal for me and Pete to have probably on Thursday when I come home from work, beef bourguignon. And I'll roast some more carrots. I'm going to make some stuffing today. We went out for lunch on Sunday, a Sunday roast. It wasn't a brilliant roast, but it was very good value for money. And there was stuffing. I thought, I haven't had stuffing for ages. Then I'm going to make a sweet and sour pork with some of the leftover pork. So I've just got a jar. I'll put some extra veg in as well. Some ham. Moving along, this is all from Aldi. So I've got some milk, some extra mature cheddar. I find that the stronger the taste, the less you need if you're using it for cooking. So it's quite good for calories, but also economy as well. Some butter to dot on top of my stuffing probably. I've got this just quick rice to have with our sweet and sour pork on Thursday or Friday. Yeah, it's quite nice, this Korean barbecue rice. Some salt and vinegar crisps, and then, oh my word, I've had these already. I don't know whether you think it might be an abomination, but Walkers have brought out Christmas pudding flavour crisps. They are nice. Some cereal bars to take to school. Some double chocolate coffee beans. We get through a lot of coffee beans because all 3 of us drink coffee. So right, Blue is seen something I've bought for her. A bottle of red wine, a bottle of white wine. I don't need these myself, but I always like to have some in the house for any women that come, like Harry's girlfriend, or if the girls are home, or if anybody's caught short. Deodorant, Berocca type knockoff things. Now the Berocca tablets themselves are about £5 for 15 or 16, I want to say. These are 95p. I don't know whether they're doing me any good, whether they've got the active ingredient in. I need to do a proper comparison. Face wipes, and in Aldi I spent a total of £55.44, which is quite a lot really, isn't it, considering I've only got a couple of meals, 3-4 meals probably, and some bits and pieces. Moving on round, I then went to Tesco's because I couldn't get everything I wanted for dinner in Tesco's. I wanted some dishwasher cleaner. I bought Mr. Paper&Twine an advent calendar. And some auctions, as Ella calls them, Aunt Bessie's auctions. And in Tesco's, I spent the grand total of £6.50. £6.50, sorry. Then I had to go to Pets at Home because Tesco's hadn't got any of the big sacks of cat san. And I think Blue is sitting on the table because she's seen these dreamies. Yes. Oh, look, here she comes. Oh. Excuse the mess on the table. We're still doing jobs around the house. Look. If you could, I might give you one of those in a minute. Anyway, I'm going to put this away. I'm actually going to do the cat litter tray. Oh, let me tell you how much the cat sun costs. So in Pets at Home, I bought her a new mat for where her food goes. I spent £18.58, so it's been a spendy morning. The cat sun's 15 quid. I remember when I used to get it for 10 about a year ago, so that's gone up a lot, hasn't it? There she is, look. We're going to paint some wall lights for our living room. She's having a good old sniff. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to put this away and clean out the cat litter tray, and then I'll be back. So it is a really horrible grey November day today. The only thing it's got going for it is that it's not terribly cold, but it's grey, it's a bit windy, it's been drizzly. Yeah, and I thought, I fancy a roast dinner, a midweek roast dinner. And I'll tell you what sparked that off was that on Sunday we went to the original reenactors market again that I went to back in March. And I won't put any footage on here, but I'm going to put some on my other channel, One Stitch After Another, video going up soon, so look out for that. Yeah, and we went for Sunday lunch. We didn't go for Sunday lunch. We went out for a pub lunch after, and it just so happened that on the menu, the best value really was the Sunday lunch, the roast dinner, and it was all right. It was very good value. I think it was $13.95, and you got a choice of turkey, half a chicken, beef. There was new potatoes, roast potatoes, mixed veg, Yorkshires, gravy, stuffing. So it's very good, and I thought, it's not bad. The roast is quite nice. We had a side of mash, because I don't think new potatoes go with a roast dinner. And I fancied mash, and the mash was very good actually. And I thought, it's about time I cooked a roast dinner. And I haven't been shopping for a long time, and it's taken it out of me actually. I'm really, really run down, and I don't know what the matter with me is. I've got an oncology appointment on the 1st of December, and I'm going to say, look, I'm really tired. I'm taking vitamins, and I don't know why I'm so tired. I really don't. And I've got no energy. So as you saw, I've been to the butchers, I've been to Aldi, I've nipped to Tesco's, I've been to Pets at Home, and it's taken it out of me. Yeah, so anyway, I am looking forward to doing a roast dinner, and I haven't had a roast pork for ages. Just fancy the crackling. I know it's not good for you, and that's something else that I need to get on and do, is think about my weight, because I haven't done Secret Diary of a Serial Dieter for ages, and some things around my tummy are getting a little bit snug. And I was aghast when I went to our Boots last week. God, I look a state. When I went to our Boots last week, I'm really cross I've taken all the tills away. I hate places with unmanned tills. I think there's one till behind the pharmacy. But I think they've taken the weighing machine away. So I went, with all intents and purposes, last Wednesday, I walked to knitting, and I thought I'll bob into Boots and jump on the scales. And, you know, they seem to have got rid of the machine. So that's not very good, is it? Yeah. So, what else have I been up to? Not a lot, really. Work, yes. I've stepped back from work a little bit, for a number of reasons. Part of it was the fatigue, and part of it was, you know, I want to be around a bit more for my mum and dad. I need to be around a bit more for my mum and dad, and I'm now only working Thursdays and Fridays, and I've gone back to my teaching assistant role, which Year 11 are really happy about. They're really glad to have me back in their classes. And I felt really bad that I couldn't commit, but there's just so much stuff going on. So much stuff needs doing, and I I'm not going to go into it here, but yeah, it's just I need to be available. And yes, I shall be worse off financially, but I think that can be a good thing actually, because I have been, do you remember, back in January, I was going to have a frugal year. I was going to have a low buy year. Well, has it been a low buy year? I think the thing that broke me actually was in March going to the reenactors market. It was like, oh, I'll have that. Oh, I'll have that. I haven't bought anything for ages. Oh, I'll have that. And yeah, I haven't stopped spending really. I've spent within my means and I've saved a little bit, but yes, I have been profligate. And we need to get to a point where we are decluttered in this house, and I've still got far too much craft stash, and I'm really enjoying my knitting at the moment. I haven't done so much paper crafting, but really enjoy my knitting. I've done a little bit of paper crafting, but there's things I want to try out. I really want to have a go at dyeing yarn, and I really want to have a go at designing some patterns. So Mr. Paper&Twine's just come back from the factory. So lots of things that I want to do really that aren't paper craft related. There are things I want to do paper craft related. I really still want to have a go at designing some paper, either for digital downloads or even have it printed. I don't know. But yeah, I was thinking with working 4 days a week, and the extra, so like being a teacher rather than teaching assistant, I was planning and marking, and it was just so much. Yeah, so I'm wittering on. It's very boring. I'm very sorry, but yeah. One thing I thought I might do on this channel is every other Monday do a live, and you can have a chat and do your crafting. And I thought I'd do it between 6:30 and 7:30. What do people think about that? Comment down below. Or should I do between 7 and 8? Thing is then, by 8 I'm too tired. Or I suppose I could do it on a Monday during the day. Monday nights is good because Mr. Paper&Twine isn't here on a Monday night. And I thought I could do, like a little craft night. And I'd probably sit and do my knitting. I don't know. But let me know what you think down below. Tell me what you've been up to. And yeah. Oh, I'll tell you what I have got to do next week. Coffee's going down really nicely actually, but I could go back to bed, I tell you. Monday, I think I'm seeing Woolly Steph for a coffee. Tuesday, I've been a naughty girl. I don't know whether I've told you this already. On one of my various trips up the motorway to see my mum and dad, I got done for speeding. I was doing 80. Now, as everybody knows, on the motorway, the speed limit is 70. But hands up, how many of you do 80 in the outside lane? I think there's like an unwritten rule, isn't there, that if the police were to stop you, they wouldn't book you for doing 80. If you do over 80, but if you're doing 80, you're all right. And what really ground my gears. I am really a careful driver. I don't take risks. I don't speed unnecessarily, certainly not on residential streets. But the road conditions were clear. It was a nice, bright, sunny day. There wasn't a lot of traffic. I was in the middle lane, and it was by junction 3 of the M6. And normally on the gantries, they put a sign up, and that means the camera's active, like a speed limit sign, and there wasn't one. So yeah, so anyway, Tuesday I've got my speed awareness course. They offered me a speed awareness course because I was only doing 80 in a 70. So I paid £88 for that instead of £100 fine and 3 points on the licence. And I've told a few people about this, and there's mixed responses, you know. But it is 21 years since I last got caught speeding. I did a speed awareness course then. Obviously, I haven't learned a lot, have I? Well, no, I have, because I am careful. And I think the older you get, the more careful you are as well, aren't you? I haven't got a lot else to tell you, really. Although, yes, something else that grinds my gears. Litter louts. I was going to my mum and dad's on Saturday. Well, my dad was taking my dad to see my mum. And I was at the traffic lights on a major crossroads. It's like three lanes on either side of the road, if you get my drift. Really busy arterial traffic lights. And I was at the front of the queue to turn right. Then there's the middle lane to go straight ahead, and then there was the left-hand lane to turn left. Guy in the middle lane opens his door while the lights are on red and shoves a load of litter out of his car onto the road. I nearly beeped my horn. and made eye contact, but no, I thought, no, my luck, it'd be a nutter. Yeah. Anyway, this has been a most scintillating coffee shop drivel, hasn't it? But I thought it's about time I caught up with you. I often think about you all, like when I'm looking around my room and I'm seeing cards and things that people have given me. I'm very grateful for anybody who ever watches my utter drivel. So I'm going to get off and edit this now. I'm really upset. I used to use on the PC, the inbuilt Windows media player. I think it was media player, and it did everything that I wanted it to do. I learned how to do it. It wasn't the fastest, but it was fine. Anyway, it's not supported anymore, and they've got rid of it. So it's now this, I call it Clip Chimp, but I think it's called Clip Champ. It takes an absolute age to process any clips. So this will probably go up at about 11 o'clock tonight, knowing my luck. Anyway, I'll be back soon. I don't know what with. I am threatening. Now, oh, yes, you see, I said I was going and I'm here still dribbling on. Yes, next Wednesday, I'm not promising, I may be in a position to put the second jigsaw back together. If I pull my finger out and do my piece. Beth Allen, if you're watching, I know that you've been really ill and you've not been able to do your piece from Jigsaw 1, which is why I haven't assembled Jigsaw 1, because I've got that piece missing. Can you post it back to me? Even if it's not finished, just send it back to me and I can finish it. That would be really, really good. I'll try and bob you in an email anyway. I've done my ATC swap for Jenny Ginger Ninja. I'm swapped with her. I've got an idea for what I'm doing for Jean Godby. I'm swapped with her for not until January the 1st. I had a lovely email from her, which I must reply to, saying, I just hope to get yours in the mail in the next couple of weeks. I'm thinking I haven't even done November's yet for December. Some people are just too organised, aren't they? I'm just not very organised at the moment. And my house is minging. It was looking lovely about a month ago. Everything was all nice and shiny, but like my windowsills all need dusting. My inside of my windows need cleaning. My shutters all need dusting. My carpets need a really good hoover. My hall and kitchen floor need a mop. Yes, so lots to do. I think I might set myself a time limit tomorrow, make a list of jobs and do an hour and a half and stop after that and then do something nice. So next Monday I'm seeing Wooly Steph for a coffee. Tuesday I've got my speed awareness. I've booked in for via Zoom. You could go in person, but I thought why waste petrol and be in danger of getting done speeding again. I've been so cautious on the motorway since. I'm doing 7:45 until 10:30. So that leaves me the day free for the things. Wednesday I've got opticians and knitting. Thursday, Friday school. No, I haven't got school next Friday. I've got a training day. I'm so excited next Friday. I told you I was going, but I'm wittering on. I'm going to Milton Keynes with a load of ex-work colleagues. We used to do it when we all still worked at the school. The first Friday in December, somebody used to drive the school minibus, and we'd all trog off to Milton Keynes, do some shopping and have a meal and come back. And it was hilarious. We used to sing carols on the minibus and have mulled wine, and we had a great time. But yeah, there's about 10 of us going, I think, which is going to be really, really good. And then potentially the week after I'm going away for a couple of days. So that'd be really nice. Anyway, I am going now because this has been the most awful load of rubbish. So do take care. Give a thumbs up. It does help me. I'll be back soon. Bye now.